Ladies and gentlemen, for the 791st time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring live via Zoom the homie Big Mike, aka El Zoomerino.
Yeah.
Me, also joining us is that dude called Jew, aka El Juperino.
What's up, bitches?
Me, I am Mahoney, aka El Mahomey-Arino. Yeah, I just made that one up. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? Me homie Reno. That's a new
My
one
homie
right
Reno. Like, I was laughing about one of the things I called the Jew during the show, but I can't remember it again. I'm always trying to remember shit when I can't remember shit. But,
He's starting to sound like him a little bit.
I know, man. I'm all fucked up. I'm totally out of whack. I can't concentrate on shit. I don't know. Trying to get it together, man.
It be like that, man. It be like that.
So forgive us, I'm doing a whole new video setup right now on this. I got Big Mike on the Zoom screen with a camera on that joint because it's way a big pain in the ass to try to record on the iPad and then transfer that over because it takes up way too much space.
Yeah.
You know, there's some of the finer tuned details of the stupidity of this show and how we get it down, how we get down and such, but you know, I'm enjoying myself still.
There you go.
I like
Nothing
it.
wrong with that.
I like a little task, you know, a little something to overcome, like Mike on Zoom.
Yo, so look, I put this joint on Instagram the other day, right? With hold on, how'd it go? With fucking Forrest and Bobby Boucher, the water boy, said, man, tied game, 30 seconds left. Forrest wants to go home. Bobby thinks Forrest was talking bad about his mama. Could Bobby beat Forrest? Now, Jude said that Bobby got him because the retard strength that Bobby got. He's stronger than Forrest.
His retard strength is stronger than Forrest's retard strength.
Who is Bobby Boucher?
But
Waterboy.
the water boy.
All right.
So, here's my thing, though. He's got to catch Forrest.
Well,
I don't think he's catching Forrest.
I don't know, dude. I think once you get Forrest to throw down, he's going to throw down. So I don't think that what you're like, Forrest ain't going to run.
Forrest was trained by the Army.
Well, you seen the way Forrest beat the shit out of the dude at the Black Panther party.
All of them. The Black Panther Party, Jenny's boyfriends, 1 and 2. Like, he beat the shit out of some motherfuckers.
And when he throws down hardcore. He's squared up. He's swinging. He's fully following through. Like, Forrest is a problem. Like, if you get Forrest to hit you, like, you're going to have a problem. So I think that Forrest is going to overcome any Adam Sandler character.
I'm Team Forrest on this one because, like I said, Bobby Boucher has to catch Forrest. He ain't got Forrest speed.
I mean, you know, Jew, you got an opinion on this, or you just gonna sit there on your phone?
Said, Bobby
what you doing, dog? You betting?
Bobby Boucher we got him all day, man.
So you think Waterboy can catch him?
Yeah, he's just, what was he, a running back anyways?
But is this a fight on the football field, or are these fools just fighting
What
in the
was
streets?
Forrest, a running back or wide receiver? He's
He was
running
a
back, right?
kickoff returner.
Football field.
Well, what position did he play,
I just
motherfucker?
realized something.
Just a punt return.
Forrest was on special teams.
Well, yeah, because he's special.
I thought this was a fight, though. I thought these idiots were gonna just fight. Like we're gonna set them up in a boxing match.
It's not celebrity death match. It's just he's on defense, he's on offense.
On the football field. Yeah.
In punt return, Bobby Boucher is laying his retard ass down, bro. He not gonna run past him.
Nah, if Forrest got that ball, they say Forrest. Remember what they did to Hans? Forrest said Forrest run.
Forrest runs straight though. You can lay him down, bro. He don't cut or nothing. He just runs straight.
Forrest went to the side and up. He knows how to cut. But Forrest took out a whole band. He took out the whole marching band.
Well, that's not counting them. Those are a bunch of soft ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's a really stupid debate.
You ever
man.
seen a strong motherfucker in band? Maybe the tuba guy or the motherfucker holding up the big ass, tuba. But other than that,
The bass drum, the big bass.
you're not gonna
drum.
have like Batiste out there playing the violin and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So you only I'm fully lost, bro. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all some dumbass motherfuckers.
I was sitting there thinking about that shit. Like, yeah, you know what? I don't know. I'm still Team Forrest on this one.
Mike, you think about the dumbest shit. I'm on Team Forrest with this dumb shit too, but you really be on some dumb shit sometimes, Mike.
Bro, it just popped up in my shit, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good question. I wonder, like, all right. Like, there's one meme out there that says, how does a blind person know when to stop wiping their ass after they shit?
That's a really good question.
That's like a tree fall in the woods kind of question. Like,
Oh yeah, the
how
blind
does a
man, how's he know when the ass is really clean?
Yeah,
He got a sniff.
No, bro.
No, you can't sniff. Your asshole's always funky.
You just can't have shit ass everywhere. At the fourth wipe, you gotta sniff.
Okay, wait.
You gotta do 4 streaks and then sniff to see where you're at. I think. I don't know.
No, this is
That's what I'm doing as a blind man.
This is
That's
terrible.
what I'm doing as a blind man. I'm sniff testing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Your booty hole, you just took a shit. So even if you sniff, you still gonna smell shit.
I'm inclined to agree with my man Mike on this.
But you can see the strong, the fragrance. What number is that? You know, if it's at like a number 7, that means you need to stroke again.
Nah, I need to like.
But if you're hitting it at like a 3, you might be able to get away with it till shower time. You know what I'm screaming?
It could be. He could have shit underneath his fingernails.
That's what I'm saying. He could have the fingernail shit too. You gotta train a dog. You gotta have a shit sniffing dog, right? Where a dog can sniff your ass and bark to tell you how many more times you need to wipe your
Wipe
ass.
some more.
Yeah, you 3 barks is 3 more wipes, bro. You need to take care of that. You need to take care of it again. Ass sniffing dog is what you need.
Fucking stupid.
Ass sniffing dog, so they can check it out. They'll be like, "Huh."
He was fucking dumb, man. One more white.
Yeah, need one more cup. Oh, I lie.
Oh, that's a lot. Though.
That's a soft wipe. That's just a soft wipe. You might have a little
That's
something
a
there. I
soft
don't know.
wipe.
Let's do a courtesy. Let's do a courtesy one just to make sure we square it all off of there. Yeah, I got a question that me and Smoke come up with yesterday here on the couch here.
What you got?
Could you have your girl put you in handcuffs?
Sure.
Fuzzy pink handcuffs.
I
or regular
mean,
cuffs?
she should be like, I don't know, what's going on during all this process.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're just at step 1 now. Would you get handcuffed?
I need more of a plan than can I just cuff you?
Okay, here's the thing. I know Doc's foreboding. Hell the fuck no, because she gonna do some shit I don't want her to do. No.
Yeah, your butthole is penetrated if you get handcuffed, bro.
See, like, and I'm like, yeah, no, thank you on that. But like, if a
whether
chick,
it's a vegetable or a thumb or a finger.
but if
what
a
I
chick
mean?
wants to like, like slowly blow me for like a long time while I'm handcuffed, like I can wrap my head around that. She wants to
That's different.
wants to do a lot of
different.
fun stuff. Like I could totally be down.
So then you couldn't do through the headboard handcuffed, like to where you're in it to win it. They're like this, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's just,
You're pinned up,
I'd be fine
locked
with
down.
like being fully strapped to the bed
I
and
couldn't
having
do
a bunch
that.
of fun shit if I trust the girl
I
I'm with to be
couldn't do
doing
all-
that.
I couldn't do all
I
that.
don't want to end up like George and Seinfeld with some bitch right out the jump who's gonna fucking rob me and shit.
See, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm good.
I'm not doing that with some bar bitch.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I can be restrained like that. I mean, I can do the handcuffs, I believe, but I don't think I can do the up against the
Leg
headboard.
shackles.
Like nah, I mean like you know.
Nah, I can't move. I need the legs free.
But
if I
you
need to spin around, make some shit happen.
You
know what I mean?
always say that you
Spin
can.
around. How you spinning around with handcuffs?
That's just in your hands. You do the little breakdance spin. You know what I mean? You just
You think you're gonna
Spin your
you're
ass
gonna
a little bit,
helicopter
fling-
your
yeah,
way
little-
out of this? You're gonna windmill your way out of this?
Just flinging up
See,
on
look.
in there, and then you know.
He got that Fast and Furious logic. That's what he got.
Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Stay a little closer to that mic or bring it a little closer to you.
Oh, I got you. That ain't no problem. Boom. How about that right there?
Oh, no, man. I'm just going to be tweaking on this audio the whole time. That's all I know.
Got you.
We have to get you a nicer mic over there.
It's probably how I just got it set in here. Let me drop it down a little bit for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the way we fine-tune the show sometimes midway. Because we're full amateurs, but we're still having a good time.
All right, let me check it.
Oh, shit.
How about now?
You sound a good deal better to a degree, but just concentrate on talking into it. That's all.
All right,
you should be good.
Bet.
Because I turned you up about as much as I can without making it explode on us.
Gotcha. But
We don't need any of that.
Nah, no handcuffs for me. Not on mine.
See, now I just think y'all are just some pussies. That's all. Like,
He's
No. Look, I have perfectly good reasons.
He's gonna be violated. He's gonna be violated.
well, he thinks that
Yeah.
no handcuffs fit him, and that he's scared of being violated.
No, it ain't
It's
that.
not that. We know. See, my Doss Verboten has this thing to where she wants to see what my booty hole look like. Nah. That's not for me.
He's gonna get violated.
Yeah. So that's not gonna happen on my end.
Yeah, I would be I would not be opposed to that.
That's not gonna happen, man. It just ain't. I can't do it.
I see the violence with clothes, so I can tell.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to, like, you're marrying this girl that you don't trust to tie you up and not anally
He just
penetrate
gotta check
you.
his asshole, when he's, that's it. Just
Well,
can't leave it open.
That's all he's worried
Can't
about.
leave it open.
That, like, yeah, we good on everything, but she still might pluck my booty hole if I'm not paying
I
attention.
just gotta face her whenever she walks by me and shit. You know what I mean? That way I make sure to get inside and put it on.
My shit stay on lockdown. I don't. My booty hole is not open until I take a shit.
So that's it. Like, Michael's booty hole remains on lockdown until
Unless his hand go.
until he's taking a shit, and he's worried if he gets handcuffed by his fiancée, she will put something in his booty hole. Is that fair? Is that a fair description?
That is absolutely accurate.
It's
Correct.
Well, that's
She would co-sign that immediately.
that's pretty amusing. That's pretty amusing, Mike. You're a ballsy guy marrying a
Immediately
woman,
co-sign that.
marrying a woman like that. Good on you, big
Like
ball.
I told her, I said, when I get old and I got the diapers and shit on, like, you're not changing them. I'll have a nurse come and do all that. You're not allowed. She ain't allowed to do any of that. She
Oh
can't
yeah,
change
she
you
definitely
at
gonna
all.
violate the shit out of your old ass.
What would be the fun of that if he's already like shitting himself? What's she gonna come in there and fucking like take his manhood then for? Like, that don't make no damn sense.
Just to say she did it.
Yeah.
Just like,
I
yeah,
told you, motherfucker.
Principal.
Told you I was gonna get you.
Principle of the matter.
that's some fucked up shit, Mike.
Yeah, who you telling?
I mean, we all choose. You know what I mean?
Why do you like? You really do like horror movies. Look at him. He's sleeping with the enemy at this point.
Well, see, that's just it. Like, even when I sleep, my shit stay on lockdown. If my shit's, it's always clenched. Not even a bug getting in there. No ant crawling up in my ass.
Why don't you get a? I'm saying, why don't you get a legitimate like
Chastity belt?
like a chastity
Nobody
belt, like
wants to wear a
chain
chastity
underwear?
belt.
Now you got to get like chain underwear that locks, and you lock yourself in it. You like.
And then
No,
what,
no.
sleep
I
gear?
like sleeping in the nude. My dick gotta be out.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
with
but
you on
your
that. I
dick
come
is
be-
out. You are prone to being anally violated.
Not if you're
bro.
laying on your back.
If you got to lay
You gotta
sleep
stay. You
naked,
gotta stay back down.
like you can't be
Back
rolled over,
down, bro.
especially the way you be drinking.
Back down. You can't roll over.
Back
Ain't
down,
no rolling over.
face
You gotta
up.
be back down.
That's the way we like
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah, back down, face up. The way we take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap.
Take a nap. Yeah.
Face down, ass up shit, man. That shit be tripping motherfuckers out all the time at work, man. Everyone just stop and look at me like, fuck is wrong with you? Half the other time, like, you electrician? I'm like, yeah, sometimes. They're like, well, why are you fucking cutting up concrete? Like,
I got a job to do.
Yeah, I talked to my fucked up company, man. Like I said, I'm an electrician at times, but other times I just do your job.
God, you're just a jack of all
Yeah.
trades.
Hey, look, you want to get your job done.
Yeah.
So if they're not going to do what they need to do to set you up to do your shit, then you're going to do it for them and get your job done.
It was good for me because then other motherfucker, because I had one dude come up, the demo dude was like, you need a job? I was like, yeah, not till they fire me. And I said, but then I'll holler at you. I got your number. He's like,
Well, there you go.
he's like, all right. he's like, I say, I goddamn, like, I got the right equipment for what you're doing, but you're over here just using the wrong equipment, but just still doing it. Just takes extra day and a half, you know what I mean? Cause I got the
They
shitty
get
ass.
paid by the hour, man. They
Yeah,
get paid by the
yeah,
hour.
yeah. I mean,
You
he's got jackhammers and shit. Yeah, I got my little hammer drill out there. You know, he's got real equipment that's made for.
You
what
need
I'm
to let
doing.
him subcontract you out. Be like, I'm going to demo this. It's going to take me 5 hours.
I'll spend
Y'all
all-
going to pay me for 10.
That's the difference between me and everybody else. I'll sit there and beat up the fucking ground all day long. I don't give a fuck. It sucks, but I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
So
know
you
what I
just
mean?
go in with a sledgehammer?
Sometimes I'll, yeah, like when like finishing touching and shit. If it's as far as beating some shit out the way or go getting the cord and the drill and all that other shit out, yeah, I'll take the hammer to it. I'm like, watch out, dude. Then my boy who working with me was like, you got problems, bro. Like,
You
you
do
got
have-
some build up
This is
aggression. I'm like,
it,
why,
man.
dog? He's like, hey, you just beat the shit out of that, like for no reason. I'm like, well, it was in the way, bro. That
Yeah,
was the
but
reason.
you're
know
the
what I
one
mean?
with
Like,
the
you're
bad-
aggressive, dog. And I'm like, all right, well, you can't hit it like a bitch.
But you got the bad shoulder. I know your hands hurt after you do that shit.
Like, I can still throw a 51 mile an hour fastball, so my shoulder ain't too bad out of place.
Where the fuck you get the mileage from?
Dave Buster's.
Was this an underhanded throw?
This is overhand. I mean, everybody else there was faster. I think-
Everybody else threw the ball
the
faster.
boys at like 62, 63. I was running about like 53, 54, not hurting, not in pain. You know what I mean? But
Not in pain.
not pain, so I was cool with it. You know?
This motherfucker said, David Buster, he clocked this.
Yeah, I clocked that joint in the baseball game over yonder.
Have you guys done? Do they have it that thing? That machine you see everybody punching?
Where you punch?
They don't have the punch joint over there. I've never done that.
Yeah, they don't have that
done
there.
They don't have that. I've never done that now.
What you
I
punch
maxed
at,
that
Mike?
bitch out. Maxed it out because fucking the dumbass I was with, we went to, where the fuck did we go? Some movie theater in Fredericksburg had one. And I was like, let me see if I still got it. Man, I hit that motherfucker. It went 999 across. I was like, yep, I still got it. I'm good.
Well, congratulations, Mike. Mike still got it.
I'm
Mike
like,
can
I might
hit-
take a couple punches before that big one land, but I know shit. When I land it, you gonna feel it.
Mike can hit with the force of Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
I hit you with that. If he dies, he dies.
Now for Jew, that's not a machine he should fuck with.
That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't be throwing the
Because it
ball
sure
at the.
is.
He shouldn't be throwing at the pitch machine that tells him he's got 60
True,
mile an hour.
That's true too. But that punch machine is definitely one not to fuck with because it's gonna fuck with his ego. Cause he gonna hit that bitch and be like, oh no, I can
No,
do better.
that shit hurts worse. That it's the like the pushing motion and the pull jerk that really fucks my shoulder up. Not so much throwing the ball. It's like trying to grab shit. Like if something's falling and I gotta try to grab that motherfucker, that's the kind of shit that
So what you're telling me is
Bring-
you need
bring
to just
tears to your eyes,
you just need
you
to
know
let
what I
it
mean?
fall.
yeah, like if I gotta let my kid fall, I'm sorry, boy. Unless you fall on the left side of me. Yeah, I can grab you with my left arm, you know, but if you fall on the right side, cuz you should have look. Cause next thing you know, we both gonna be on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna need an ambulance. You gonna be alright, you know, cause you a kid. But I'll be broke up as fuck with my arm hanging out of place and shit, looking like Mel.
Yeah, Mel after he gets out the
Yeah.
straight jacket in Lethal Weapon. I hear you,
Looking for a
Jew.
column and shit, you know what I
I
mean?
hear you. I got to go bang my shoulder against the wall.
But
Hold
yeah,
up.
that's that shit. Like I really can't do my job fully. Like if I were to actually do electrical work where I had to like pull wires and shit like that.
Well, then you
I'd
damn
probably-
sure
yeah.
shouldn't be doing the demo.
Yeah. Well, the demo's fine because it's just to hold the trigger. You know what I mean? Working a hammer drill.
Till
you
your
know what I mean?
shoulder fucking gets vibrated out of socket
Ooh.
more. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna feel good
I
after
like the
all day.
vibrations.
You won't
Of
after.
course you do.
I'm there for that.
You ain't gonna like it after all day.
I'm there for that.
He don't want to get tied to the bed, but he likes the
laying out, sitting on the
vibration.
ground, getting that taint vibration going on over there.
Stupid. Fucker is dumb.
Woo, my girl.
Say he likes the vibrations.
That's what he says.
Isn't that song Good Vibrations?
Yeah, good vibrations, yeah.
Jew
Sweet,
likes the good vibrations.
Of course, I'll be taint vibration up and down, be singing that joint up in that joint.
Yeah,
know.
you want the taint vibrations. You should
Hey.
let a bitch tie you to the bed and hit you with them taint
Wait a
vibrations.
minute. You want your taint vibrated?
The
what he
taint
just said.
vibrations, bro, is a semi-phenomenal film,
That's
bro.
what he gets when he hits it with the
Wait,
jackhammer.
Hold on. You hear him talking about this, right? He said it's a semi. Say it again.
I don't remember what I said, but I think I said
said
semi-sensational. Phenomenal, yeah, it's that too. It's
Phenomenal sensation.
phenomenal sensation, bro. It's not
So you
orgasmic.
had
I'm not gonna bust one off in front of fucking 37 fucking employees or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's nothing orgasmic, but it's something different. You know what I mean? It's probably almost right up in there with the stranger. You should try it, man. You know what I mean? You never know, bro. It's like-
Nah. Taint's good.
yeah,
too.
well, you ain't really one with your booty hole, so you don't really know, man.
Not at all. I don't need to be one with my booty
You don't
hole,
really know, bro,
Like,
about getting your salad
has a
tossed or
job
getting
to
your
do.
taint vibrated. Ain't getting penetrated. It's just
can't-
getting vibrated, man.
I mean, I'm like, that's the thing, right? Like, why you got to be so uptight, Mike?
That's what I'm screaming. You gotta try everything once,
Gotta
bro.
let these girls
You
have
ain't
her
gay.
way.
It ain't gay. It ain't gay getting taint vibrated. Now penetrated maybe a little bit, but just
Hell,
you know what
man.
I mean, that like if you shaving your butthole or something like that, you need razor gonna give them.
I
You
don't
gotta get a
even
little
say
close, something like that. You know what I
asshole,
mean?
Bro, like, what the, that's what
What's the matter,
He's
Mike?
doing too much. He's doing too much, man.
Well, some people got a hairy ass and you know, in hair down area, they gotta do it. You gotta
A
get
hairy
the-
down
The
area.
hair down area,
They
taint
got a
area.
hairy down
I don't know what you
area.
call the taint area, that region. The taint
That's
region.
what you call it.
Yeah, but just not the taint itself. There's a whole region around it. You know what I'm saying? You got communities around it and shit. You know what I mean?
That's called the gooch. Cause you got motherfuckers talking about how they want their gooch licked. I'm like, nah, man, I don't need that area licked.
Where's
Mike,
that at?
where
Is
do
that
you-
the- Is that the?
Where do you hear
Is
this?
that the taint?
That's the path from your balls to your asshole. That whole path right
Ooh,
there.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
gooch?
taint. That's the taint.
That's the taint, aka gooch.
The space between your balls and your
I was gonna
asshole.
say, all right, we got a new one. We got a new area here. I need to talk about. All right, we're still together.
Yeah, that's what they calling about the gooch.
I ain't had a new body part or
licked,
something.
Taint vibrated. None of
Gooch.
Well, you can't say that. You can't knock it. You can't knock the hustle till you try, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody
Nah,
can
I don't
say
need to
things
try.
about it. You know.
Well,
What I mean?
I'm not necessarily agreeing that you got to try everything. I'm just saying, like, the way you talk about certain stuff, I'm like, you probably would enjoy that thing that you say you wouldn't do. The way you talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mahoney, you would have your taint vibrated.
I don't know. Just, yeah, probably. Do your thing, boo. Have some
I
fun.
don't think that she could actually.
If I trust this girl, like, I would let her do
I
her
mean, she
thing.
can't just put a vibrator. Well,
She probably can.
See that?
You run all kinds of different vibrating apparatuses they got these days.
yeah, I don't
You
know,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I'd have to. Yeah, I don't know. Now I
There's a
think-
lot of
I don't know.
options. There's a lot of options
Maybe
out
a
there.
rose on the tank might be where it's at, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's not necessarily a problem there, especially if you got a girl that you trust to not just go and violate you like Mike does
my
not.
girl Rose, man. Now, fuck it.
Mike's got a girl that'll violate him if he lets her get halfway there.
We ain't gonna run over this. This motherfucker just said he's gonna buy himself a rose.
I'll buy my girl Rose. I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna.
Hey, I got you
Rose,
two.
you
And
buy it for yourself.
what you need to do is buy two. You say this one's for you and this one's for me. I need
This is
you
for
to.
you. This is for my tank.
I need
this
you to
the
hit-
tank Rose.
Exactly.
This is the regular Rose. All right.
Yeah, because you can't let her use your rose on her because then she's gonna get an infection.
You can clean it off, bro. There ain't no difference in washing your dick
Bro,
before you go
ain't
from hole to
cleaning your
hole.
fucking taint liquor. You're not doing it.
You tank liquor. Dirty mouth. You tank liquor.
Taint liquor.
Oh, they're fucking stupid, man. God damn
you
it,
the one that
man.
brought it up, man. You talking about your taint vibrating to get the rose for your taint.
Well, these are all,
I told you.
there's nothing wrong with any of them things, I don't think.
Exactly. Live your life.
Do you, boo?
What makes you feel
That's what I'm
good?
saying. I ain't doing it.
Well,
That just doesn't
you
sound
ain't
like.
living then, man. L-I-V-I-N, living.
But Mike, you don't sound like you would enjoy it, and the Jew sounds like he would. And I'm like, hey, look, if I trust a chick, I'm down.
I'm here
But
for the experience.
Mike, you don't have the situation where you can let yourself trust because you already don't. You got to like protect. You got to guard against the potential invasion.
He'd have to have
all
a booty
about
hole
protect
patch.
the booty hole.
You'd have to have a booty hole patch if you was trying to get your taint vibrating.
Ah, see, you put on the strap that's the booty hole patch, and you lock
Oh no, look.
the booty
That's
hole
a
lock
slogan.
where the cock is still exposed.
Put on a strap with the booty hole patch. That's a slogan.
Yep. When you want to get your taint vibrated, just put on the fucking booty hole patch with the strap.
That's the one you want.
Then you can close your eyes and enjoy the fun.
This is what
Risk-free.
this is what doing at work. He be sitting on a bucket vibrating. Oh,
See, there you go. See, you already know how to do it. You already know one method. You already know one method. I said, ooh, you feel that? He said, nah, what you talking about? See right here, man, try that. He said, ooh. I said, yeah, I'll tell you.
That's nice.
It's a taint vibration.
You turn it on motherfuckers at work. Now you got everybody over there with 5-gallon buckets sitting there.
So everybody sit beside us and shit like goddamn Indians and shit.
Well, that's how you get people to do the work for you, man. You're like, look at how nice this is, and they're like, oh, I'll do that.
Whole job, everybody hammer drilling on buckets. Screaming just like that. Hear a whole bunch of motherfucking grown ass men doing that number on buckets.
This motherfucking
Trying to get work done.
shout out to Indians out there, American, for an indigenous
American
People's Day.
You did you're oh, okay. For Columbus
tomorrow.
Day.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
that's not Columbus Day no more.
Oh, right, Indigenous Peoples Day and no more Columbus Day.
Not no more. It was just fucked up because
The holiday formerly known as Columbus Day, now Indigenous Peoples Day.
I was probably 30 some odd years old till I basically found out Christopher Columbus wasn't a white man. Because in school, when they teach you that, you hear Christopher and then Columbus, you think, well, that's a white boy, man. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be no.
They do tell you he was a Spaniard.
There
They do
ain't
tell
no
you that.
Spanish boy.
Well, hell, he's Italian, really. Like, he sailed for the Spanish,
He sailed
or
for
no,
them, but
the
he can't.
Portuguese, I think, and one or the
He
other.
can't be Spanish though. He can't be a Spanish boy. Even though he sailed for the Spaniards, I don't think he can be Spanish with a name like that. Cause I ain't never met no Spanish Christopher.
All I know is that the Italians claim him and get all butthurt around, like, Italian heritage and shit.
So he's a white boy then if the Italians get him.
Well, but Italians aren't even really white, really.
Nah.
Like, it's
They're whiter than Spaniards though.
I don't even know if I agree. Like, here's the reason why. That's the reason why I hate all this racial bullshit. We're all humans, man. We just come from different places and look a little different. That's why we can have children together. Like, if we were different races, like I think people treat race like it's a species, man.
Yeah, but you can all
Yeah.
it's not. You know what I mean? You
And
can, like you saying that we all can mingle with whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're one race. We're the human
you
race.
can all get in a punch.
Like, exactly, all this fucking
No matter what the flavor.
bullshit, flavor, color, perception, it's all fucking smoke and mirrors, man. It's all bullshit. It's all distraction. It's all things to make us dislike each other and not like each other. When,
Yep.
you know, we got a lot of different shades on this show right here. From under the bed to bright and white. You know what I mean?
Ah.
And, like, I like that. I don't like being in a group of people that all look the same or all don't look like me. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be here with, like, 30 of anybody that's, like, that specific group. But, you know, at the same time, like, I wouldn't be opposed to living somewhere around the world where I was the lone person that looked like me. But it would have to be a reason to be there. I'm not just going to be like, yo, let me just go pack up and move to, like, South Asia or Kenya or somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, there'd have to be a reason to go. But it could be cool. All right, then.
Being someplace else, yeah.
yeah.
Like I don't know if I didn't have kids, I'd probably move somewhere. I don't know. I'd probably move over there in a European country somewhere, man.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Like,
Not you,
right, a
man.
boy.
It's somebody.
That's Jay walking through the
I
hall,
don't know who the fuck's
going outside.
just talking and shit.
If I didn't have the boys, I would probably.
You keep saying you'd be on the water.
I don't know though, because
Now we're getting real.
well, at this point in time in my life, yeah. But if I was like working for my same company, I would be traveling.
Would you
Like when those
just?
motherfuckers like, yo, I need somebody to go down to Florida for like 6 months. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Peace, dog. I need somebody to go to Germany for fucking 6 months. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah, but
I need somebody to go here for whatever. I would probably do that shit.
Do you know how hard it's going to be to like maintain the lifestyle you like to go do that?
Well, you're not gonna be able to see. That thing is, when you go to those different places, you don't really have no life because you're working so goddamn
Yeah,
much.
but I'm saying the things you like to do when you're not doing anything, you're not going to be able to like do that in Germany.
I can't get high in German.
I mean, it's going to take you how long? You don't speak German. How long is it going to take you to find weed in a place where weed's still criminalized? Like, you can't just go to the
Hey, got a
store
point
in
there.
Germany and cop some weed. You got to learn German, and then you got to find people that speak German that smoke weed that's against the law in Germany. You got to learn how to be a criminal inside of 6 months inside of trying to do a job in Germany. That don't make no damn sense. The same in Florida, bro. You gonna move to Florida? You could take some
All right,
shit
find
with
a
you. You
crackhead
probably
in
be
Florida.
just
You
fine.
can find a crackhead
You can
in
probably
Florida,
find,
get
yeah,
some
but
weed.
what kind of weed you gonna get from a crackhead in Florida? You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
ain't gonna be weed.
Well, I would just
It'll be
get my
bad.
card. Also, I would just get my card.
Well, I
And
mean-
I could just get weed wherever, but
Yeah,
not
but-
in Germany. You know what I mean?
yeah, but your
like,
job may or may not like frown upon that. There's all kinds of. I mean, I'm saying
Well, I mean,
you could do this,
You got to be able to beat the man.
but
you
I
know
think
what
it would
mean?
be. I think it would be a larger task than you're giving it credit for.
It would be some kinda,
Yeah, like I don't think it's some simple shit.
but I would just not. I would keep it simple then. Maybe not go to
Well,
Germany.
you a simple motherfucker.
Just go
so
all around America.
I'd expect you to maintain some
And then have my card.
simplicity.
And they just know how to pass a drug test
Yeah,
when they present me one.
yeah. There's a way to do that. You could do it, Jew. But you got kids, so you got at least 3 years before that happens.
Yeah, but I'm not doing any of that. If I'm
So what are you doing now? If like when you kick the boy out of the house when he turns 18, and you're like, all right, motherfucker, go move under that bridge. I'm hitting. What are you hitting? I'm going to. Where are you going?
I don't know. I'd like to go on down to Smith Mountain and then go ahead and just get my pontoon boat with my 2 or 3 grills and a smoker on that motherfucker.
You want a grill and a smoker and a houseboat?
No, I'm gonna have a
He said
house,
2 or
but I'm
3
gonna
grills.
have my pontoon boat, my roach boat.
So you want a house on the lake and a boat for the lake and a couple of grills and a smoker.
2 boats. I need a boat to go out, and then I need a roach boat
What's a roach boat?
where I'm slanging
He's like the
slanging
roach coast.
food,
He's selling
like the
meats,
like the
food.
roach trucks that go to job sites.
So wait, you're talking you want a food truck that's a boat, and you're gonna pull up and smoke.
Hey, they gonna come to me. This is where I'm putting them on the book. This where I'll be at in Cove, whatever. Holla Bob for the slides and the ribs and the ice and the beers.
So essentially, you want people to be able to smell you on the water, and you
They're
just
gonna come up to you anyways, or you find out where they all because a lot of them places they got in one spot where they like
can-
the atmosphere where they can
they
bob around
congregate.
in the water and shit. Yeah, so
They
you
need
can.
like that one spot that's like in like Florida or somewhere where like all these people get together in this like river or pond. They got all their boats. If you had a food boat right there,
That's anywhere really in Florida. Wherever there's a place where you can actually pull up, then everybody meets. But the same way at the lake, like they all got their little cliques and their spots where you can bob safely and freely out in the water with your drink and shit, and not have to worry about getting run over.
See, I don't
But
know
they
that,
got
but
they
it sounds
got
like a plan.
they got like fucking ice cream boats. That ice cream dude drives around on the boat,
all right.
slinging ice cream,
I like
Well,
ice
I
cream.
ain't know that.
and he's got to make decent money because it's fucking ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But you could slam some like quick foods and ice and beer on the water all day long.
you need to not bother with
All day
doing
long.
the legalities of selling alcohol and just sell food and drink. You know what I mean? If you want to throw ice and beer up in
Yeah,
there,
keep it
sell
simple.
that shit, that's going to be a licensing quagmire.
I think you have to get licensed anyways for food though. Either way,
Yeah,
still.
but the alcohol license is an additional license. It's not just a
yeah,
food
it's gonna
license.
be additional, John. Yeah.
And it's a whole lot easier to just be like, you want a Sprite, you want a Coke, you want a Pepsi, you want a Dr. Pepper, you know what I mean? As opposed to like Miller Lite or Bud Light, let me see your ID. Oh, is this real or fake? Oh, liability, 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 liability. Fuck that, man. Here's ribs. Here's some soda. I got some of this Aquafina or whatever the fuck you're getting from wherever. I got some Deer Park, some Fiji. You know what I'm saying?
Because the motherfuckers on the boats, they already have their liquor anyway. They're already drinking.
Exactly.
Unless they run out.
Your job is to replenish them from drunkenness to semi-sobriety. That's what your job is as a food truck, like, or you're a beer, or you're a beer boat. That's
I
what
want to
you
sell
do.
gas too.
Gas.
What?
Yeah.
They ain't getting in too much now.
I want to be right. I want to have a gas pump,
Like-
gas tank right on the waterfront on my shit.
Look
And I'll be like, yo, pull on up, slide the blind over,
Look it.
fill them on up for 30 cents less in the marina.
Look it.
All right, carry on,
What
carry
you
on,
need
player.
to do, is watch Shark Tank a little more, so you can see these millionaires and billionaires that'll be like, "Hey, look, man, you're overly diverse here. You're involved. You got your hooks in too many fucking lines right now, bro. You need to be like specializing. Do something and do it really well. Like you said, ribs and chicken, right? Like we've talked about this before, just chicken and ribs. And you go
Yeah.
out there and you got a couple of sides that you tear up and you do banging, and you got maybe some really good French fries, and you got some really good chicken options, like a sandwich or some pulled chicken or whatever the fuck. You got chicken breasts or whatever. You
Yeah.
got wet legs or whatever. You got
You can't
chicken.
you can't do all that. It's got to be like
Look at him.
pulled or strips or something like
There
that.
you
Or
go.
a sandwich.
There you
something
go.
quick and simple. You can't be like thigh, drum, leg. You can't be breaking all that
Exactly.
down and
Exactly.
then flats
Yeah.
and then drums.
See, you get the
You can't
concept.
do all that stupid shit.
Simplicity. So you
Yeah.
do a couple of chicken dishes. You do a couple of you do your ribs because ribs are ribs, right?
Yeah, ribs are ribs.
So you got some chicken options. You got
You got a
some
rib
ribs.
with a 2-side option or
There you
rib with a
go.
1-side option.
Right. You got like your
Sandwich with a
macaroni and
side.
cheese,
Yeah.
and you got your fucking potato salad, and you got your collards or whatever. So you do 3 or 4 things that you can slap on there that for the side options, and you're out there tearing it up, man, selling 20-ounce fucking sodas
Which your
in a
pontoon
bottle.
boat would take care of that. 20-foot,
Right.
18-foot pontoon
Yeah.
boat
Put
would
the
take
smoker
care of
on
that.
the back of it,
Take all the
dog.
seats out that bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's-
You get the smoker on the back of that bitch, and you smoke that shit right there, and motherfuckers will
Now-
just roll up.
What music are you pumping on the lake when you selling food? What you slinging to?
It's not ice cream, son. I ain't playing R. Kelly, but I'm playing.
Yeah, so what you slinging to?
Oh, I'm playing. I got the perfect. Well, not to. I'm just gonna have to hit that kickball soundtrack. You know, with the Stevie Wonder and the Sade.
The old school
Yeah.
Motown. You gonna Motown?
Yeah,
playing on that.
Sade, Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire, and then maybe some like Bruno Mars, so I can take care of everybody. Cause the Wyclef, I've been listening to the Wyclef, and the Wyclef is all right, but they play a lot of shit I ain't never heard of. Tootsie or some shit. I don't fucking know. One of them young babies.
Which album?
I don't fucking know, bro. It's got like one song that I can almost listen to, but then I look at his name and I'm like, I can't be telling people that I'm listening to Tootsie or whatever this motherfucker's name
Nah,
is.
it's
bro.
gotta be like Sue St. John, something like that. I can't remember the album, but it was his last one.
But he's got to be in the
That you probably
criteria
listen to.
of Wyclef, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But then they be playing kind of crazy shit with on that Wyclef shit. I guess there's not that much Wyclef.
So what are you?
music.
You're just talking about like a Pandora station?
Yeah, Pandora,
genre.
Yeah, man, you gotta get Spotify. Quit bullshitting with your cheap ass, bro. Spotify's
pay for that, right?
shit.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
well, there's
I
actually
thought he had Spotify.
there's a free version of Spotify, but like that is gonna be, I believe, at least a little more.
Well, what's the difference between them two? Spotify gets closer to the artist than Pandora?
Yeah, I think so. I think that Spotify is
But it's
just
still the same shit?
it's more options.
But it's still the same concept.
Yeah.
Like you just streaming music technically, basically.
I mean, yeah, but Pandora, it's like you start a station and they play stuff on it. And they'll play live versions of shit and all this crap. And I hate live versions.
Yeah, live
and when
versions
I
kinda
would
suck, yeah.
when I would listen to Pandora, like I'd be like, yo, play Elton John. And they'd be like, okay, here's a live version of an Elton John song. And I'd be like, thumbs down. And they'd be like, well, here's a live version of a fucking, Stevie Nicks song. And I'd be like, I don't fucking want to listen to this live shit. I don't have to listen to anything live unless I go and find some live shit that I want to listen to on Spotify. I pay $10 a month essentially on Spotify, and I have access to whatever the fuck I want to listen to. And I make playlists for the show, and I go listen to Joe Rogan, start and stop, whatever. I can listen to all kinds of podcasts on there. I can watch videos if they have videos. Like, Spotify is what Pandora should be. It's just everything. Like,
yeah, because I used to use Pandora, but I think I stopped using Pandora because like the commercials or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when I got on Spotify, I didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you just go find what you want to listen to and listen to it. Like if you want to go listen to like every fucking, Tupac song, you just go to Tupac and there's all of Tupac's albums. You go find a specific album and listen to it. Or you want to go listen to like, R. Kelly, you go listen to all the R. Kelly stuff. Everything's there. Like you just go find it and listen to it.
Jew, what you can do, like how Jew likes listening to like, he just put an artist in and fucking I want to listen to shit similar to that. All you gotta do is type that artist in, and after they play like 2 or 3 songs of that artist, they'll go through the categories just like you be doing. It'll just bring up somebody similar or somebody close to.
Or you literally click on the 3 dots next to a fucking song and say go to radio. Like I like this Snow song, Informer. You hit go to radio and it's gonna play radio. It's gonna play songs that are similar to Snow Informer. It's just a good product. It's not super expensive. It's probably the last thing that I would skimp on. Like I put the show out and I get Spotify. Like that's what I'm spending my money on for sure. Always. I'm always gonna have Spotify.
And you can listen to us finally, fucker.
Yeah, I mean we're on there.
I mean I can listen to us now.
Yeah, he's
on
got
the podcast
access.
show.
You got access. You could go on Spotify or you can go on Twitter and share the show. You could do all sorts of stuff that you don't do. Like there's no expectation from you to do anything. You show up and we do this.
I tried to pull that. You just type in X because when I started looking for that, John, I was fucking with fucking Lease and then a bunch of porn pulled up, so I just had to like close on out there like I wasn't trying to look at porn.
Just type in Twitter.
Well, but you're probably on Twitter and everything.
I'm on Twitter, but it's not no more, right?
I hit at Sweet Jew Jane and you pop up, and I at you a lot of the times when I'm loading stuff on there on Twitter. I do the at Sweet Jew Jane, and your face shows up. So like your account exists. If you could figure out what your password is, or just tell it you forgot your password.
Fuck, there is that
but
shit.
You would have to get Twitter.
Fucking passwords, man.
You'd have to get Twitter, which you could probably download to your phone. And then you'd have to tell it that you forgot your password and figure out what email you use for Twitter.
Yeah, but it'll send you.
Oh my god, the email too. Fucking fuck. That shit was like. Oh, fuck.
This is the man that don't write shit down for nothing either.
Right?
Not 15 years ago, I ain't writing nothing down for sure. Come on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't have nothing 20 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this dumbassery to a close.
That's probably all my shit that doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you'll just have to figure something out or open a new account and we'll add that one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to thank you so very much for listening. We wanted to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done because that is how it gets done. And
we believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget to watch whatever RFKJ has to say tomorrow, the 9th. And
oh, yeah.
Represent. So
let's go.
We'll talk about it maybe next episode, but don't forget we love you very, very much, and we wish you nothing but the best, and peace be with you.
Peace.
Gone.